Hello friends, I am Adrian Menezes from Mumbai, India. Good morning and welcome to Pathways of Hope. Our gospel today is taken from Luke chapter 10 verses 25 to 37. Jesus in this gospel uses another parable to explain one of the longest standing laws in Jewish history. He's being tested by a lawyer of Israel, an expert in the law. But Jesus does not flinch. He instead seeks to help the lawyer see the truth behind the law, intending for him to understand God's love even more. The question is, who is my neighbor? But this is a question to the commandment to love your neighbor as yourself. So the real question is, to whom should I show love? The parable gives us a few examples. First, a priest, a Levite. And for our understanding, a Levite is someone who maybe actively serves in the church or in the temple in the parish. And then the third, a Samaritan, someone who doesn't really believe in Jesus. The parable says the priest and the Levite do not stop to help the man who is lying by the side of the road, obviously bleeding and injured and needing attention. It is the unbeliever who stops to help, who shows compassion to this man and gives him the medical attention he needs. How often do we turn to care and look to people who are in need, showing them the love of God? This reminds me of what Jesus says in John chapter 13. By this everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another. The answer to being a follower or a disciple of Jesus is to show love to one another. In as much as we can imitate Jesus, who showed love to the point of laying down his life, we should also strive to love more and more like Jesus, thinking less of ourselves and putting the love of neighbor above other things. Of course, it's a tall ask, right? And I find myself being really busy and not finding time to reach out to others in love. But still, let me offer myself, two suggestions. One is to make space in our life to try to love and serve one new person, even the poor and underprivileged. There are a number of ways you can do that. Either cooking a meal for someone, or buying and eating lunch with a homeless person maybe, or volunteering with one of our existing programs like Gabay Aral or Habitat for Humanity. The second suggestion I have is to include this area of love in our review of conscience. Were there instances today that you could have shown love to someone and missed out, or failed to do so for whatever reason? And to ask the Lord to give us grace for the next day. Remember, by this everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love one another. Again, this is Adrian Menezes from India. If you've been blessed by this reflection, share it with others, your friends and your family. And may the Lord really allow us to grow in his love for our neighbor. Thank you, and God bless you.